Hey guys, how's it going? It's Craig. I'm out in the garage and today I've got 2 video responses to do. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's Friday and I'm on the Brewdog. Yucky da, cheers. Friday afternoon. It's been a long week. Even though it's been a bank holiday week, it's been a long week in work. And beer o'clock calls earlier and earlier every day this lockdown, doesn't it? To the left of me I've got 40 pints of IPA, triple hopped IPA on the brew, and that's ready to go to bottle tomorrow, so another week or so and I've got 40 pints of triple hopped IPA to drink of home brew, which is not going to be super strong, but it should hopefully taste a lot better than my last home brew. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But as I said, I've got back to why I'm doing this video is I've got 2 video responses to do today. Video response number 1 is to Big Game Al, Planet Retro. Al's asked and done a request out to the community on a video response challenge around your 6 top Mega Drive games. He did say in there you could own them or you could have them on emulation and things, but you can have anything on emulation if you wanted these days. It's so I'm not going to do that. And there are loads of games that I would want to pick out of that collection that I don't own. I've only got about 60 Mega Drive games behind me. And with lockdown I've not bought any in a while now, so I've not bought them on eBay because the price is going nuts, and I've not bought them on CEX because I'm fed up of paying their posted prices and getting crap items through the post. So I'm holding off buying games at the moment and just messing around with hardware instead. So I picked these 6 out of my collection. They're a good 6 games, so let's go through them. They were pretty tough to pick, but they are nice games, and I've got a little bit of nostalgic from pretty much all of them, I think, so that's probably what has spurred my selection on them. Number 6 is Aladdin. So Aladdin is a great Disney game and you can't fault it. When that game came out, some people prefer the Super Nintendo version. This one's complete manual game and receipt in there from CEX as well. I love this game. The graphics on it, when I first played this game as a kid, it felt like you were playing a Disney game, and I don't think I've ever finished it. It's a pretty tough game, and I'll have to load it back up and have another go on it soon because I've not played it in a while, but it's a great game. So that's number 6. Number 5 is another cartoon game, so Castle of Illusion Mickey Mouse. Another nostalgic game for me. Again, complete in box for this one. I had the Castle of Illusions games and things for the Mickey Mouse games for the Master System as well. So when I got up to the Mega Drive and started playing these, the music, the graphics and everything just blew me away. I think I played them on the Game Gear as well. But absolutely great games. Love the Castle of Illusion game. Number 4 for me, and this one was in Retro Red Steve's selection of his top 6. Micro Machines, original Micro Machines, not the other versions. I've got some of the others up there as well. £6 in CEX. Not taking that sticker off yet for some reason. It's probably stuck for some. Let's have a look. But the reason I chose this game, again, bit of nostalgic value. It was one of those games I remember going around. Oh, I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to rip it. I remember going around my mate's house, Carl Powell, I think his name was, and playing this game, and we used to play it. Was this one 2 players, and then the next ones were multi-tap versions, or you had the extra ports in the cart, didn't you? This one's just a 2-player one, I think. Used to love playing this game, absolutely loved it, and just the top-down view of it, the characters that you could select from, and just the whole creative concept of it around playing on the different levels of the dinner table and things like that, and snooker table and stuff, was just really great for the time. So absolutely sings home to what I was wanted to do as a young kid, and I love Micro Machines toys as well. So yeah, that was without a fault a game for me to play, and it's a great game to play now. It's probably better than most of the apps you get for your mobile phone. and they all try to mimic that style of racing, don't they? So yeah, number 4 that one is. Number 3 is a bit of a embarrassing one for me. I don't do sports games, as I've said multiple times in my channel. I do love NBA Jam. I haven't got NBA Jam up here, so it's not one in my selection. I do love some of the other games as well, which are sports inspired games, I would say. But this one probably is a little bit more sporty than anything else. NHL Hockey 93. Great game, another nostalgic game. So 93, 94, those types of games, hockey and that, I don't know why, but I had a bit of a hockey fascination around that time. And I used to go down my mate Aiden's house to play this game, and to be fair, I think he used to kick my ass on this every single time. And just the ability to have fighting and everything else in there was just amazing. I would play that over FIFA any day, still to the day. I love them. So yeah, I'm gonna have another blast on that soon. I did have a good blast on it when I picked this game up, and I had a good couple of hours play on it at the time. But it's been a while since, so I'm gonna open that up and have a go on that soon. Case wise on this one, kind of falling apart, but I think that's true to most EA cases. It's complete and everything in there, but that inside spine's cracked and falling apart, so I might get some tape on that if I can't find another EA case to swap it out with. Great game though. So that's number 4 on my list. I can't even count. Number 5. I think if you ask me any console that I had and this was available for, it would probably be in my top 5 anyway, and that's Street Fighter 2. So Street Fighter 2 Super, Street Fighter 2 version. This is the PAL Asia version, and look at that graphics, it's absolutely stunning. A great game on no matter what system you're playing on. I've only got cartridge for that, no instructions, but again the cartridge detail is brilliant on these games. I don't own it on a UK PAL, so I will pick up a version of it on UK PAL at some point as well. But absolutely stunning game. I love Street Fighter 2. It's probably one of my, do you know when you have like a desert island game where you can take one game with you? That would be my game, Street Fighter 2. I don't matter which version, because I think it's quite a short game. It's quite easy to complete, but there's so many different characters on there, and you could play in so many different ways. I don't think I'd ever get bored of it, to be totally honest. So to number 1, and this was a close between 2 major games for me, and I didn't put the other ones into the second one into the top 6 just because I thought they were too similar. So for me, number 1B runner-up is Sonic 2. Again, that's the PAL Asian version of Sonic 2. Great graphics and style on that. This one is complete in box, really great looking artwork all the way through. I don't know why they changed them to the UK graphics and things, but because that is absolutely stunning. A lot of people love Sonic 2. It advances on the mechanics of the first one, it takes it to a whole new level, and it is absolutely stunning game. Obviously you bring in Tails, or I don't know whether it's Miles or anything. Oh no, it's Tails, it says right in front of me. And yeah, absolutely stunning game. So that's my runner-up for number 1, and of course a runner-up to that is only going to be Sonic 1. Again, the PAL Asia version. Look at that graphics on that cover. Why didn't we get that cover in UK? I've got that obviously multiple times in the UK version, but to me this is the one big nostalgic game and big game just for big gameplay. So I love Sonic 1. It's the game that I had on Master System and then Mega Drive, and when I bought those systems it's probably the game that I had for a while until I picked up other games, because it was the game that was bundled with it, and absolutely love it. It's one of those games that I could play for hours. This one is again complete in box, great artwork throughout. Yeah, number 1 for me on my top 6 Mega Drive games, which nicely collects me to video response number 2. So video response number 2 is to GameZone Birdroom. I've done that totally wrong, so let me get him to do it. GameZone Birdroom. Okay, so GameZone Birdroom's challenge is to complete the first 3 levels of Sonic 1 as fast as you can, and there's some high stakes to this. The person who completes it the fastest is going to get a GameZone Birdroom t-shirt as a prize. I'm no speedrunner. I'm not. I played Sonic recently, and I've played it quite a bit. There's a bit of a practice today, and I'm not great on this game. I can't do speedrunning styles on this game. I always end up hitting a wall or just jumping at the wrong time, and I think that's, oh, it sounds like an excuse now. I think that's my Elgato and my SCART HDMI system that I'm running on an LCD screen. I'm sure it's the lag on that, but it's not, it's me. But anyway, let's cut to the gameplay of my submission for that game video response number 2 to GameZone Birdroom. Let's take a look. Okay, so on a 6-button pad, Mega Drive 2 hardware, 60Hz modded of course. Capture is coming in through a Elgato 60S Plus, but also a RGB SCART HDMI. That was way too early. I never know when to roll on that bit either. Go on, this is the last bit. Straight through, I can watch without 28 seconds, yes. Okay, so I'm covered in cables here. SCART to HDMI to the Elgato to everything else, and I'm running on a crappy 16:9 LCD screen, so not the best setup. I'd rather be on a CRT, but we've got to live with what we've got to live with, haven't we? This is the level that screws me over every single time. I never know which way to go. I'm going to try this way. And I failed. That's at least 5 seconds onto my time. I'm hitting every wall I can. And I'm hitting every bug. "35 seconds. I don't know how that fares other people, but I hit about 5 things. Well, we'll give it a go. Seems alright. And again, this level, I never know which way to go on it. I know you've got to do this at the beginning. I used to go through the wall at the bottom. I think I was meant to have gone up then. But it is what it is, isn't it? Through that wall. Come on, faster, keep my speed up. Right, here's Robotnik. I never know when to start jumping. There we go, 51 seconds. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 57 seconds. I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's my new version of Green Hill Zone, which is now the GameZone Birdroom Zone. So that's my times. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but we'll go with that. Catch you back in a minute. Okay, so that was my attempt. I don't know where that fares across a lot of the other responses that he's had to this. I'm pretty happy with that. So anything sub 30 on that first one is good for me. That second level I messed up quite a bit. I could have redone this video a couple of times and tried to perfect it and things, but I always mess that second level up. And then it took me ages to kill the boss on the end of the first level, to kill Robotnik, which, I don't know, it's one of those things that I think I should know how to do it in a lot quicker time. So not amazing times, I don't think. I haven't checked against everyone else's times to see what they compare like, but yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's my 2 responses. Thank you to both guys. I'm going to link them both in the description down below. Check out their original videos, because you can then, in their description, they'll have little links to other people's doing their video responses too. So check out their channels, give them a subscribe, give them a like, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers guys.